We just got word from our friends in the Resistance. Some of their people were pursued by Advent forces into an abandoned city not far from here. Apparently their team got separated and now they've lost contact. We only have a rough idea where they might be, so the Resistance is sending one of their soldiers to help in the search.
Greetings and welcome back to more Covert Infiltration. And yeah, good old Gather Survivors from Abandoned City mission. I kind of forgot when looking at all the missions we have this month that there's also an Avenger Defense again coming up. So yeah, that'll happen.
The VIP and our Resistance contact are hunkered down and holding positions somewhere in this area. Our highest priority is locating them first, but keep an eye out for any additional survivors nearby. Once you've secured the targets, move to the designated coordinates for extraction. Keep your heads up out there, people.
What is it this time?
We don't have bioelectric skins, so we kind of need to be a little bit careful here with the scouting. That being said, we have Ghostwalker. And no, that's it. No, nothing else that makes us sneaky, but Ghostwalker's pretty good. Okay. Let's just walk up there. Little bit. To spot enemies' environment here.
Our destiny awaits.
Oh, we have that shielding. And now, hang on. Half the squad's already too far away. Let me just move like here.
All right.
Alright, okay, it needs to be the first action of your... Yeah, I knew that. I was just wondering if you were paying attention.
Heading there now.
Okay, pre-battle scanner, that's gonna come in useful, I think.
Let's do this.
Store was closed the whole time. Didn't look close to me, but whatever. Okay.
Stepping off.
Roger. I've got my eyes
Hi.
on. Press the attack.
Fancy seeing you here. So, I have this thing called Bladestorm. The 89 miss. What a start. What a start to the mission. Okay. Oof. Alright, so before we do anything else... beep that out here. On that note... No, it says ends in 4 turns. Yeah. Definitely wish. Combat rush so hard, it opens doors. It didn't actually open the door. Okay, there is the sectoid. Also, apparently, a fancy little gas tank. That is weird. It shows the explosion radius to be 1 tile around it, which wouldn't hit the sectoid. But you can only attack these if the explosion actually would damage the unit. Also, apparently, if I'm going here... Okay, so you're telling me the sectoid isn't actually in that position, right? I can, no. Can I not? I just apparently can't see him from here, okay. What's my damage? It's not overcomplicated. It is barely not enough. I mean, it's a lost mission, right? The usual thing to do is just cause massive explosions everywhere and have a good time with that. Who's gonna blow up the car inside? Probably not. Yeah, hit him so hard he disappeared. Okay, just move here on the open. Oh look, there's the sectoid. What a master at hiding and deception. And he's gone again. This is... what a creature of wonders. That sounds like an Andromelid of some sort. Or Don. Don Andy. I'm just gonna sneak back in here. I think we're just gonna chill for a turn here. Possibly, yeah. Let's just chill here.
Come on, let's just do this already.
Covering now.
Overwatch.
Frickin' heavy fog reduced line of sight. That's why I couldn't get that line of sight on that guy.
Anyone want a souvenir?
Yeah, or don't grapple the... Oh, I think grapplers have... what? Shadow Step or something? So that's why our Blade Storm didn't trigger.
By the numbers.
No time like the present.
A little bit nervous here.
Seems doable.
Let's lock down the battle scan in that direction. And it tells us absolutely nothing. Cool.
No time like the present.
Yeah, I think the heavy fog this mission is going to be a little bit more pain than I thought it would be.
I'm going.
Right, we heard something over there that sounded like an Andromedon. So I think I'm gonna swing carefully in that direction. We should regain concealment at the start of our turn, assuming we don't activate anything here, so we'll be fine.
Come and get some. I've got eyes on Advent troops.
Oh, he's not actually doing his thing. What's the condition? Ah, after all alerted enemies have been killed. Okay, I guess they're not killed. Now, the Andromedon is standing here, so it's peeking through this window, but I don't see it, so that tells me that this is outside of visual range with heavy fog. So in that case, that means it shouldn't be able to shoot at me with the reaction. We're just gonna grenade here.
This is for you.
Now, there is of course an argument to be made that maybe the Andromelid just doesn't give a crap about not having line of sight and shoots me anyway. I don't see it. It shot me. Great. So we have the whole gunship situation all over again. That the Requiem units don't give a crap about a Requiem introduced sitrep that reduces their line of sight, and they shoot anyway. Cool. Love it. Also, was there a sectopod on the list? Was there a mechapede on the list? Is a sectopod / mechapede just invisible and never showing up anyway? I don't know. You tell me. I need somebody to have line of sight to this thing, so it kind of can tell me where I need to go to get line of sight. So I think I'm just gonna move. Let's bring you in here. That gives me line of sight in all of this. The 20 health on that thing, plus a second phase. So it doesn't look like we have any high ground for which I can get line of sight. I do have a line of sight here. I can never remember if you have snapshot or not. I don't think you do. So I have a lightning hands and a regular attack to clear all of this up. That's gonna be tricky to say the least. Take a shot with you though. That's great. I can't even get in range of the guy without getting revealed. Yeah, shouldn't have taken. I guess you can inspire. Give me an extra attack so I can deal with all of this. Let's bring you in here. Let's clean up some of the lost first here.
Huh? Better him than me.
And I don't think... No, let's take the shot on this guy then. A little bit out of position. You can give a shield to somebody. I still think we're gonna probably just slap this guy around here. They have a Blade Storm attack, and that's a really nasty one, so I don't actually wanna go in there. I honestly don't remember if I've snapshot with you, so I think we're just gonna move there. If we can shoot, great. If we can't shoot, we probably teamwork. Yeah, okay, so we can't shoot. So we're gonna rapid target. Teamwork, you can run and gun, shoot this, put it to phase 2, we inspire Vivi, and between lightning hands and rapid fire we should be able to clear phase 2. Alright,
Getting in close.
easy enough, right?
I can handle that.
We still have 2 lost active. I think Vivi has blue screens, so I'm probably... what's it called? Fire? Fanfire should be more than enough here. Maybe we can even just lightning hands into regular shot. Save some cooldowns. Okay, we need 16. You do not have blue screens. I gave you AP because, oh, there's just one Andromeda. It's not going to be a big deal. Alright, so we just fanfire and just don't roll mid damage here.
Is it just me? Or is this too easy?
Okay. Oh no, it's 12. There's just 2 lost remaining and it's 12 lost remaining. It's fine. We got Bladestorm. Let's get you over here.
Need to ask twice.
Ask twice, right? I just said go there. Oh, it is a Mechapede. Oh boy. And yes, I did look at the. Yeah, that's also clearly heavy fog detection range. So Mechapedes don't show up in the enemy list, or was it just ignoring that they were in there? Yep, another one.
An inferior life form.
Alright, just making sure that the grappler is not actually standing next to me. We had that before, where it was showing them somewhere else, but they were actually next to me. I should probably, just... Okay, double check. It's highlighting these tiles, so he's there. Alright, pew pew.
Disappointment.
Natural head position there.
Absolutely.
Right. See that lost behind the can. What I can see though is I'm not sure I want to do this. I'm also not sure how we're gonna do this here. I think can we chill for another turn?
Seems doable.
Definitely gonna need some good engagement on that big boy. I'm a little bit concerned. It still shows 3 lost active. Like, I wanna... in order to regain concealment, nothing can be active.
We are without limit.
No idea where the ever lost are. I know this guy.
On my way.
Get you away here. Bring you back inside. We're gonna chill for a turn here. So it's probably gonna be a matter of Shredstorm Cannon. Get as many shots with Vivian as we can, and what Surge is gonna be your attack against the big boy?
Hold this point.
Oh, come on. Let's just do this already.
It's killing time. Got it covered.
Locked and loaded.
Shout out to the people who spread the rumor that this is indefinitely and it doesn't expire. Very helpful. Okay. It's not just the Macapede, he's also come in with an escort of 2 of those guys. I mean, I appreciate them lost clear in the Overwatch, but again, complete disregard for heavy fog.
Triumph through sacrifice.
It's gonna back up. That is so city. Everything is so city right now. Now, ideally, we don't want to blow up the car because that hurts this guy. Really want to hit the Macapede.
Here comes trouble.
Interesting. I didn't see it taking a reaction. Just have to also teamwork again, or give you some sort of extra action so you can add a throw the gas bomb to control those boys. There's a giant mech here and I don't see it. It's very frustrating right now. Where can we grapple? So his actual location is back there. And that's why my shredder cannon didn't hit. Cool. And so that also means it still has a full reaction. Wait a minute. That is, That is certainly a thing that happened, okay?
I see you possess great skill.
By the way, is the shielding back up? Technically, we already did an action, but technically we didn't. So the cooldown is longer than its duration. That's cool. Okay, apparently hitting that tile there. So, like, behind a knight's jump behind this sonic loot would hit everything that I need to hit with the gas grenade. I don't want to have Vivi here eating the reaction. So what I'm actually going to do with her is... somewhere where you can shoot this lost... you know, sweat. Interesting that didn't give me headshot. Alright, anyway, about that gas grenade, eh? Yeah, let's just, you know, we know this tile works. Can I go further? No, alright, whatever. Let's just go with that tile.
Take this!
He shot you on the reaction fire. Not a serious wound. We can't heal that up. I'm just, yes, slightly. I don't know if it's noticeable that I'm a little bit frustrated with, once again, Heavy Fog just saying, yeah, rules for thee, not for me. Just royally screwing me over here. Let's kill a bunch more lost here with the pistol, whatever.
You lack honor. Those who are divided fall.
Know what that thing is. Thing is, I can't just sit here and take it again, right? Because apparently I'm in his line of sight, even though he's somewhere back here because the Shredstorm can wasn't hitting him. Deep breaths, deep breaths. There's still a chance that maybe my neighbor starts drilling the wall just as I'm recording. Great, great. I'm not sure if my microphone is picking that up. I hope not. Alright, so now I see the mech beat. So we can actually get a shot in here. Which is 70%. Just because of squad side and Deadeye. I'm getting what? Reduction from squad side? Excuse me. 34? It's right there. There's not even 20 turrets away. Is the squad side penalty also calculated with heavy fog in mind? Which is, I'm not sure how to best say it. Sheet of the bull? Branch. Okay, I can't get high ground. Can get high ground here. This thing is quite annoying, I have to say. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna parry you up. I'm gonna give you teamwork. Then we're gonna probably do this. Can I not hit the... I can hit both. So hit the Lost next to me in the same no way that's happening. Okay.
There was no alternative.
Okay. I kinda want a panacea here. What do we do with the first action? Can we get you somewhere we can shoot this thing? No, that's all too far away apparently. So we just take an 80. Oh, you have some sort of... Ah no, damage is just halved. Can be banned, immune to stun. There's no point using precision shot then if we can't crit it anyway. That has given me a whole extra 2 points of damage there for 10% hit chance. Alright, let me just hollow target. And then probably we just teamwork. Pretty certain this thing's immune to fire, so incendiary shot is not gonna do anything for us.
You have the power.
So maybe then falling back is the better play here. You're concealed. You can conceal. You can run around the corner.
You might want to get that.
Whatever you say.
You're just gonna fall a little bit.
Sure thing.
The drum will fall before us.
Now the question is, if you're immune, does that mean they won't target you, or does that mean they just can't damage you? Interesting that it says parried. Missed 100%. Don't you hate it?
An inferior life form.
We got a little bit of psionic loot here. Nothing to worry about. Okay, just for the protocol. This thing is still not where it's looking where it is, so I'm gonna do a quick save and reload here. Oh, would you look at that? Nakapete is actually there, standing in his own barrage. Cool. Okay, so we've got a grappler next to me. We should have shielding back up, so we're gonna pop that right away. I didn't check. Does that break concealment? It does not. Okay. So he's gonna use a reaction on his first whatever he does kind of thing, right? Again. Need to get rid of this grappler right in front of me. You see that? Yes. It's a terrible shot, though. %, on this guy now. The thing is, if I grapple here, right, to be a little bit closer and not get the big squad side penalties, then I'm in direct line of sight of him because he ignores heavy fog because reasons. Which technically is a place I don't want to be. Do I care about your concealment? Probably not. I think we're just gonna get rid of the grappler this way.
Oh, I think we've been spotted.
Also think we've been spotted. You cannot shield yourself. So we obviously need to trigger his reaction somehow. We get 6 shielding, his attack does 5 to 10, so yeah. Not ideal, not ideal. I could pop an 8 protocol. What's his aim? Problem really is I need somebody to stand in a position where we get line of sight so everybody else can shoot this thing. Not get wasted at the same time. Bonus points if we're also having cover in that position where we're standing. There. I guess that's the spot. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna waste an attack. Pretty much here, attacking a lost.
Triumph through sacrifice.
But the idea being that you should be in line of sight. We've been hit here, right? So this should be in line of sight of the thing. So we can hurry up and hopefully eat the reaction with this. But just in case, I'm gonna give Vivi all the protection she can get. Strike. This is a lot of HP to chew through. So target preview tells me, yeah, you're gonna have line of sight to the recapture here, but I don't see the targeting icon next to the hit bars. XCOM wouldn't lie to me, right?
No problem, boss.
I think it's just a matter of volume of fire here at this point. Yeah, this lost is gonna be me no matter what, whatever. And we also still have an Archon thing coming in on us, but Recapite kind of priority right now. Oh yeah, oh this will work. I mean, he can't be crit, right? It's not like he has reduced chance to be crit. It's like he literally flat out can't be
You're without limit. What are you waiting for? Kill him!
Why are you only doing 3 damage? Ah, damage is halved. Even if I give you a teamwork action, I have the feeling we're not getting to 8. Just a hunch. But you have ready for anything, so... Covering fire. If he moves, we get a shot, we kill him. If he doesn't move... think we're better off... Hang on. We can do pancake. Maybe we take a cannon shot, and then we teamwork for 3 damage. Easy clap. Game's too easy.
I'm with you.
He also has some no future bullshit. God. I mean, it didn't hit us, but still. Like, no future is a... I mentioned it before. That is a debuff that shouldn't be in the game. I'm not sure what that is adding. Okay. We just skipped the alien turn, apparently. Right. Because this thing didn't do anything. I guess it's just Overwatch. I don't know. Don't know. Don't care all that much. Now we need to chase an Archon thing that can shoot at us from normal range while we have heavy fog limited vision range. Cool. Just glad we cleared that up. Found him. So I don't have any way to poison you. So we're just eating a reaction no matter what. So I think we might as well just, you know, make the most out of it.
I'll get it done.
Take me for 10. Cool.
Such a disappointment.
Okay. You need to siphon some willpower, but I kinda also want to heal up. Not with Cauterize.
What is it this time?
What is it this time? Oh, I don't have enough... I don't have enough willpower to cast a heal. Yeah, because Clarity needs to be cast at the start of the turn, so it screws over your full turn, not just part of it. Got it.
Whatever you say. That's one of the contacts we were looking for, but there are still others in the area.
An efficient path.
Will do!
Harak and Vayosh.
Doesn't count as a mental shenanigans that I can cleanse by being next to you. So what do I care more about? What do you even have there? side for that.
Not a problem.
With lesser crew. So we take 1 damage, but it also will shred our armor. Cauterize, which takes 2 damage. And then heals. And we should get rid of corrosion, keep the armor, I guess.
Give them a
That's
heal.
better for the mission. Will cause a slightly longer... Oh, cauterize damage is blocked by armor. Okay. Obviously, I knew that.
I am the sword.
I did this. I'm smart.
I can handle that.
There's another one.
I can't believe these things were human once. Bunch of unlucky bastards.
For some reason that triggered exactly none of the overwatches. At least that might be a situation where area suppression might actually be useful. I'm just as surprised as you are. You don't see anybody, so you can't even... Can't even siphon any willpower here. I'm trying to think, you know, I have Rage Strike, but nothing there can really be Rage Striked, because I'm assuming the mutants all have typical mutant parry shenanigans. No, they don't. Okay. Alright, first things first. Clean up some of the lost here. Some of the loss will distract the enemies. Also, getting the combat rush going. It's not a bad shout.
Yeah, sorry, cutie. Looks like your time's up.
Didn't we have here Budget Chen with 2 grenades? That might come in handy. I never picked up Shadow Step, did I? Okay, so maybe... Like, I want to attack this. Or at least one of the mutants. But what I really want to do here is give an 8 protocol to Vivi, area suppress all of that. Then here... Chen. Yeah, has the same look as Shen, right? Moves up somewhere and throws a grenade, hitting all of this, shredding all of this. Yeah, 1 second. Alright, 1 coughing fit later. But I obviously don't want to have him sitting here in half cover being a target. We're gonna go full action optimization. I'm gonna courier Vivi so she gets a shield again. She might need it this turn. Then you're gonna face walk the F out of there. Double checking this tile has no line of sight to any of the bad boys. Then you give a teamwork action so we can actually kill something. And we area suppress all of that.
Time to make a mess.
Cool. So far so good. Then 8 protocol. Very cool. Now, finding a spot where you can throw that grenade and ideally not get decimated in response. You gotta be shitting me. You don't get affected by heavy fog, and I have line of sight on that muton from back here. So heavy fog is a... Is it a debuff that units get then? And are you telling me then that it's not properly applied to the enemies? No, it is. They just ignore it. Okay, cool. Cool. All cool and normal. Well, you know what, Shakes? Am I gonna have anything useful to do with your second action? Probably not. So we're just gonna scoot you over there. Bring Shakes in here. Kaboom. You also don't get the 2 point of shredding for my resistance order, which is wild. But that works this way. Yeah, or don't shoot at the guy you're suppressing. That's fine too. What, is he suppressing me back? Cool and normal. Cool and normal.
Those who are divided fall.
Okay. So far, so I don't know, something. Hello, Mr. McApete. Some rage issues I need to discuss with you. That at least shreds that remaining armor. See that guy. He should take that opportunity to siphon some more power here.
Beyond death.
Willpower probably goes to immediately into an Inspire. So I think we double stack parry here then. What are you gonna do for me? Not having snapshot has really been hurting me a little bit.
Looks like you could use my expertise.
Question is, if I do something crazy with Wilmo, can I get him out of there? And the answer to that is probably not. I don't have any move after getting a kill. Anything like that. What I try to do is just maybe snipe this mutant from the high ground or something like this.
Grapple out.
Don't have line of sight. I'm gonna have vision range. Alright, please tell me at least this time around my shielding lasts through the enemy engagement. Okay. Okay.
Getting in close. Seems doable.
Not sure why I used run and gun if that was in blue move range, but whatever. Rape shot is 6 to 8 and would set them on fire. It's not gonna even do damage to this guy though, right? So maybe just get rid of this guy.
Not too shabby.
Use the parry. Or use your attack. Inspire attack. Get rid of that guy. Cool. There's an Andromelate over here, I know. He has some loss to play with, so does the Purifier. I just hope that's gonna be good enough. We got 1 parry, we got 7 shields, and he's suppressed. See if we can get some Blade Storm value. Which is, you know, sounds like madness, and it is. Alright. No more other actions available here. Grapple there, that can give me line of sight. Not sure that's a great idea.
I should be up there, hunting.
Yeah, I want to be in here hunting.
Throwing the hook. Don't waste my time.
Right, interesting. So it's shooting the Lost. Now it's shooting me. We need to get 1 Blade Storm though.
Stand with me.
I'm just gonna assume that the hit chances it shows are like typical XCOM, not actually the hit chance situations here. Because there's no way it had 100% hit chance since we were suppressing. And that reduces hit by 50% still. Okay, what are you doing? Death Fog on the Lost. I think we got rid of all the Lost. Say we got rid, it means they died. Okay. He's gonna get a reaction off. There's nothing I can do about that. I could suppress him, but then I'm giving up the cannon shot. Seven to 8. That is so wild. I could try killing something else first. Attacking something else to get parry. Just not sure that's worth it. What's my damage against this? Wow. And I don't think... Yeah, we don't have 8 protocol. I'm just thinking it would be really convenient for this guy to be here. Next to Big Boy when Big Boy explodes. I could attack this guy, get a parry up. And I'm still sitting in the explosion radius of both guys if I stay here. I don't have rescue protocol, do I? Drag that guy. Resupply. No. Don't have rescue. I don't have any other way to give you a move action. We're just gonna attack. He attacks me back. Probably hits me. That's just the way it is. And then we actually move away instead of setting up parry. Okay, crit for what, 11? Nice, yeah. Okay, cool.
Our path is clear. Get back in there.
I kind of wish past Commander would have brought some Bluescreen rounds, but I can't even blame him, right? We were going by the information we were given. Like every second enemy just having, actually not showing up on the Shadow Chamber. That's the new thing. It's a new thing, and I hate it. It's like, what's the point? Right. Unless I just missed it while reading, you know. I don't want to be too harsh here, but could have happened before that I missed something while reading. Can we do this without hitting our own guy? We can. You explode. What are you shooting at? One shot for each leg. Thousands to go. Yeah, no, I planned around this. That was my plan here. Get thousands to go on the crit on the purifier.
Better him than me.
That way, kill the mech beat. Okay. Down to one remaining enemy, this guy. He still has a reaction. We have shakes. Yeah, after this mission, of course I have the shakes. We lost here with a potential action. I guess shakes could kinda lob a grenade. He's on the front of this thing, right? Of the vehicle. I'm not sure if we have the damage to actually kill him this turn, but that should also then cause the car to explode, ideally. Ow. So I was taking this as in, hey, nobody sees him right now, so I don't have to worry about the reaction. Turns out that wasn't quite the case. Well, but now his reaction is gone, right?
No time like the present.
It's like playing a game where everybody else is cheating. You're like, what am I supposed to do here? Alright, so your Death Fog is on cooldown, so the only thing you have is your regular attack, right? Which is scary enough, but we still have... No, our shield's gonna expire this turn, so great. I'm still thinking maybe lag aim is not the worst. Because you're gonna take one shot, so you're not gonna come in and punch somebody, and that one shot might just be on a lost because they are much better targets than anyone else. Please ignore the lady in full cover, half cover. And I don't see you from here because reasons. Okay, so I guess here.
I'm going.
Also, I was convinced that we were done with the lost here on this mission. This time you have an autoloader. Just realized this was my last shot.
You know that was good. Gonna need to reload soon.
Of course I have an autoloader. I planned for this. I don't luck out on these kind of things. Shut up. Okay, so you can't punch anybody. Death Fox on cooldown.
Reloaded.
Alright, as predicted. Oh god, yeah, right. But he gets 3 actions, you genius. Alright, he just misses his 88. Cool, yeah, now that was part of the plan. I planned for him to miss against the Lost standing out in the open. Also, shouldn't he be getting Bladestorm attacks on these guys? Yeah. That's a grappler in front of me. He's generally not a nice thing. You probably also don't get between the eyes.
Did that hurt? Good.
So we just need to kill him now with 1 attack.
Nothing. Don't let me stop you.
Otherwise he's gonna once again get a reaction.
My conquest continues. Your queen
Let's
listens.
see what kind of shot you have on that boy. Only 36 to crit. Yeah, if you're not concealed, crit is not that good. We could... 5%. We could just shoot a bunch of Lost and go for the 5% crit on that. And if we crit, we reconceal and things are going to be great.
No problem, boss.
Just check your shot from there. 100% convinced we take this. 8% crit. We need the crit though. Do we have my Def Hollow for extra crit? Want it to be critical hit, yes. That should now be still 80%. That's good enough for me.
Well, how about that?
Let's clean up the Lost here with the pistol. And then we have a lightning hands and a regular hands on the shell, and then we should hopefully be done here.
Oh, that must have hurt. Is it just me? Or is this too easy?
Alright, then I think we have a Lost somewhere in the back still. Wasn't there one more back here somewhere? No, it says active nothing. We're done.
Whatever you say.
We are the duns.
Got this thing here. Who's taking it?
Gotta rescue that guy, gotta rescue this guy.
Rolling out.
I don't think we have any more Lost Waves. There are no
Looks
more
like
enemies
you
on the
found
map.
One of the other resistance operatives that was deployed in this area. I'm sure they'll be glad to see you. Roger that. Menace 1-5, you've got the primary targets in tow. Secure any additional operatives if possible, but make sure you get our contacts to the evac point. We have a visual confirmation on the VIP. Remember, getting that VIP to the extraction point supersedes all other priorities. Don't let anything happen to him.
About that, Mr. Bradford. Okay, we still get a lost wave.
Concealment active.
You know, remember I said, heavy fog, we're gonna constantly be getting concealment. Yeah, about that. There's two things I want to do here. You know, took a little bit of a beating in the willpower department, and there's obviously no civilians on this map that I can siphon willpower from. Are there? Is there anybody I can siphon some willpower from? You're looking for someone? Yeah, you haven't seen anyone? That's so weird.
My prey awaits.
Affirmative. Cover's blown. Just in time.
You get out.
No need to ask twice.
Now the downside is, so we'll have to see. If we get lost here next turn, then it doesn't matter. If we don't get lost, then the spawn of another lost group will have everybody lose some willpower, I think. Look, I'm not pretending that I actually know how the willpower mechanics work, because it's just RNG bullshit. The time. Okay. Yeah, what is your mobility? 22 mobility?
Seems doable.
Have anything else to do? I'm running around the city the whole day?
Affirmative. Covering now.
Okay, lost. You see, that lost one was unavoidable, so we gotta kill these guys anyway.
Impressed yet?
Our path is clear.
Which may or may not get you a little bit closer to that final rank here.
Triumph through sacrifice.
And then I might just evac everybody except for Milos and the VIP, and they can sit in a corner and suck it. I mean, you know, the willpower, that is. This is taking way too long. Yeah. Bzzzt.
Most impressive.
Beautiful. Looks like we're missing one though.
I can handle that.
Turns out he can indeed handle that.
You see that one? Could use some ammo over here. Whatever you say.
Watch out. Might make it to the evac zone, Mr. VIP.
Let's
That's
get
a
this show on
shame.
the road.
Sure thing.
That must suck not getting in there.
Phenomenal psionic powers. Icky, sticky living space. I can sense your fear.
Why is that revealing me now? I mean, I don't really care. But Siphon doesn't usually reveal, but Siphon VIP, yep, totally reveals you.
Heading home.
The one consistent thing about XCOM is that it's totally inconsistent. Okay. Right, that was...
I tire of waiting.
We're in concealment.
See icons for the people that have evac.
Our destiny awaits.
Very nice, very nice. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, and I'm not gonna have you suffer with me through this. I'm gonna wait for the Siphon will cool down, and I'm gonna suck this guy dry. Because this mission has been a pain, And if the game is gonna throw everything at me, disregarding any of the rules that the game normally has, I'm gonna exploit some mechanics a little bit on my end. You know, just giving back what I'm receiving. All right, I'll see you back on the Avenger. All right. I didn't see you back on the Avenger because you obviously want to see the end of mission screen, maybe. So yeah, I am assuming Atanis is almost 400 damage dealt. Gets the VIP reward. But it was definitely a team effort, although not the best mission for Sheriff.
I hope you're ready to be famous.
That's for sure. And yes, I did wait for 4 more siphon wills there. Just hitting end turn, siphoning when it's off cooldown, getting back to 100% willpower. I guess this is one of the reasons why the healing system in the game, it doesn't matter if you heal up at the end of a mission, so you don't feel like you're forced to do that. It just checks what was your lowest health. Okay, you're getting a wound based on that.
The remarks followed a moment of silence for peacekeepers slain.
As if things weren't bad enough between the elders.
Yeah, so now I'm sitting here like, what up? I got willpower. You guys were on a mission? You're tired? You're tired. I gave you psionic energy the whole time. I'm still at 1%. No big deal. All right. Let's take a look at the new guys. I still think we're gonna dismiss them because of the crew capacity and because I don't really need any more captains at this point. And if you see Juan, you've seen them all. Just seeing if there's anything fancy that we haven't seen yet. Not really. Looks like standard improved evasion. Choose the hit result of area of effect abilities by 1 step. So you're getting grazed by grenades? Weird. Seems bad. I mean, everything that makes you take less damage, cool, but like that's so niche. How often are you actually targeted by area of effect attacks by enemies? Anyway, nice skill tree. Then totally not Shen. She's wearing glasses. That's a different person then. Alright, we got a nice shadow build here with Blend and Conceal and Ghostwalker and Covert. Nothing that deals damage, but man, you're sneaky. And then you have a grenade launcher. Yeah. All that stuff. Big stompy boots. Does you having big boots reduce the rest of the squad detection rate? Shut up. That doesn't even make sense, that perk. Get out of here. Alright. You might have spotted another blinking icon here. I did figure out what the respec command is. So it's basically, what is it? Rebuilds selected soldier class, is it, for Covert Infiltration. So we use that. And actually got it's still, it's an Overwatch tree, so it's kind of passive. But if you get to shooting into Overwatch, you have concentration, so your grazing shots are turned into regular hits. You've got cool under pressure, so you get higher hit chance, and you can actually crit with your Overwatches. Guardian for potentially long Overwatch chains. Ever Vigilant to get an Overwatch if you run. Rapid Reaction, hey, you get maybe 3 Overwatch shots as long as you keep hitting. Hunter Protocol, yeah, even more Overwatch shots when enemy new pods are revealed. And then Ready for Anything, you like that Overwatch? Yeah, we're gonna put you on Overwatch all the time. So, hey, that's you know, that would have been still not enthusiastic about seeing the skill tree, but at least not complete disappointment what it was before. And then we have something to combine it. Probably run and gun here. I mean, Combat Protocol is meh. Yeah, pick up run and gun, and then we'll bring you out on a mission eventually. I mean, at the moment, you're still mostly running around and firing a single shot, and occasionally using collateral damage to destroy cover. That's not great, but I guess you're just lieutenant. I don't expect you to be insane right from the get-go. Least useful. That's hopefully not too much to ask. Okay, right. Clear all of that. Now, here's a question. If I'm looking at a Megapede, do you have any perk that says I'm sneaky and I'm not showing up on the Shadow Chamber? Also, I'm done so many breaks from recording here. Let me do one more break. I'm gonna look at the recording of the last episode if I'm just dumb and it was right there in the Shadow Chamber and everybody was screaming at me to take Bluescreen, so if it was actually hit. 1 second. I'm just blind. It was the 3rd enemy listed. Okay. Don't mind complaining. Now I feel like past commander actually actively sabotaged me by not bringing Bluescreen rounds. Okay, now that was fun. A nice little distraction. Where were we? We're continue to ignore all scanning sites and make contact in New Indonesia.
Setting course for Sector 16, Indonesia.
Action expiring even. Inspiring covert action that's expiring. Maybe. Rave. Allows the unit to pass directly from obstacles of 2 turns. Oh, that's like the Rave suit, Rave West. Okay, cool. Carry on. I think we queued up another one. Yeah. Sabotage Monument. What are we countering? An unknown enemy? Lasting trauma. I think that was the actual only bad one here, right? Assassin, 9 enemies, so Assassin will show up. Seraphim on drugs. No, I wanted to check lasting trauma. Yeah, everybody who's injured gets a negative trait. Doesn't sound like a fun interaction. So
Setting course for Sector 3, Brazil.
Unknown enemy. What can you be? If it's a Requiem unit, I think we still haven't seen a Legate and we haven't seen an Altar. The only two I can think of. I don't think there's any base game units that haven't shown up yet. It could always be some sort of variant, right? You know, the one mission where we had 3 unknown enemies and it was like 3 different types of Archons. So maybe it's like a Seraphim and seriously doped out Seraphim. Anywho. The Devil Man. Emily. Not building factories today. Yeah, Sestra is ready for action again. That's kind of crazy, isn't it? I'm thinking Psionics. Alright, so we got cannon, we got shooting, we've got scouting, we've got psionics. So sharpshooter plus X. I mean, yeah, sure. I'm a little bit concerned that I'm bringing a lot of people from the higher end of the roster, but at the same time, those are the people I really want to get to the final promotion, right? Also, if the assassin shows up, Mooney can probably rip her a new one, as the kids call it, right? Alright, unequipped barracks, and let's see. You have good stuff. Laser sight. Do we have a superior repeater? We do. Cool. I think we're going into rage armor here. Laser sight loader repeater seems decent. Ray storm. And even more crits. You get double charges on that grenade. I kinda wanna have the gas bomb. Cannon with the scope. So we have a counter. It's kinda wild that weird even. Like most Requiem enemies lose their hey, you can cancel their reaction with X. But the Archons still have the whole time the hey, if you poison them, you're good. Which I mean it's great actually. Serpent armor, plasma rifle. I don't think we have a second good repeater. Yeah, and you know what? We're keeping the Bluescreen rounds. I heard they can come in fairly handy. We have the control Psi-Amp. I don't think that's the best we can do in terms of rifles. Yeah, superior scope. Okay. And you know what? Why don't you get any cruise armor? Let's look at this here. We have a bunch of PCS, right? Oh, hang on. Are you? I swear, I have somebody else who has untouchable where I'm like, oh, they get to reflex PCS at some point, but I'm not finding the right person. Matic skin. I think I want to give you that fancy new rave. Turns out I'm really getting a bunch of PCS here. Alright, yeah. Get your rave so you can walk through walls if I want to. I think Emily needs the superior perception PCS. You don't get any of the fancy ones. Heck. No, I think we need the aim. For all our gunners, I think she had the lowest aim and kinda needs some help actually hitting her shots. Everybody else is queued up with something. Interesting. Yeah, we're saving here for all of these probably. That's gonna be expensive. Still trying on interrupt. I've seen in Christopher's campaign he's been actually getting some real value out of this. I still think it's kind of a weird skill to use. Awkward usage, not taking it. Damage, still don't want to have that. Kubikuri. I think the problem was that you don't really have enough, or anything really, that gives you crit chance. You just have whatever crit chance you get from your weapon and your laser sight, and maybe somebody holo targeting or something like that, or any other buffs. It's a bit of a gamble. If you could get reliably 100% crit chance, great, we'll take it. We do have what so much? Give them a stat boost. What exactly stats are boosted? I'm gonna tell you, I think it gives crit chance. I'm not 100% sure. We got Schism in there. Okay, I don't think we're gonna buy anything else. Yeah, Sabotage Monument without the Lost for a change, but probably with the Assassin, with an unknown enemy, and it's Seraphim that had too much. We'll see how that goes in the next... Hang on. In the next episode. I'm just gonna throw some sort of rounds on you. I guess Talon rounds give you a crit chance. Okay. Give me one more second here before we wrap up this episode. Okay, so your weapon currently has 30% crit chance. I'm fairly certain that the crit chance from a laser sight improving even further with proximity to targets. So if you're point blank to an enemy, you get another 10% or so. So let's say 40% from the weapon, 20% from talents. If it's a flankable enemy, congratulations, we're sitting at 100%. If it's a Megapede, we can gamble on a 60. No, we can't crit them anyway. God damn it. The question is there anything flankable that we desperately need to one-shot? An avatar on the final mission? Okay, Kubikiri, that skill picked up. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.